The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, Independent Health Insurance Agent, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare Open Enrollment? Medicare Open Enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Dara Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Dara Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our quick-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Good evening, Raider fans, and welcome to Lincoln Raider Basketball. It's time for the Josh Comnick Grau Incorporated pregame show. And I'm your host, Josh Comnick, and we're at home in Lincoln as the Railers get ready to take on Belleville Althoff here in the third place game of the 34th annual Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament. In just a moment, I'll be joined by Scott Kirby as we break down tonight's matchup. We thank you for joining us on the home of every Lincoln Raider contest this season, WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Again, Raider fans, thanks for joining us here from Coach Neil Alexander Court at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, getting set for the third place game, the final night of the 34th annual Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament, as the Railers come into the contest with a record of 2-1 on the season, while Belleville Althoff also sits at 2-1 here in the third place game. A little late to the party here tonight because Belleville West and Springfield just went into overtime, and Belleville West came out victorious in that game earlier tonight, or actually this afternoon. Cahokia was a winner over Danville, 65-63. There's still 20 minutes up on the clock. Althoff hitting the floor right now. The Railers in the tunnel right now, getting ready to come out. We'll send it back to the studios for a quick break and be back here in just a couple minutes. You're in the Grau Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Raider Basketball.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our quick-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here on a Saturday night as the Railers get set to take on the Crusaders from Belleville, Althoff High School. Both the Railers and the Crusaders check in tonight with a record of 2-1 on the season. You're in the Ground Incorporated pregame show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here from Coach Neil Alexander Court on the final night of the 34th annual Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament. Scott is going to have to throw his headphones on here while he's getting ready to make the final cut for the all-tournament team. All of the decision-making falls on his ballot.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you go through here and you got kids that can score, but not watching every game.
Right.
You don't know how valuable are their team. So we kind of just go by hearsay, go by what we're given as far as stats, and try to fill this all-tournament team out the best we can.
Althoff and the Railers getting ready for the third-place game. It'll be Champaign Centennial and Mount Zion after us in the championship here. I believe that's a repeat of last year's championship. Mount Zion was the winner of the tournament last year, playing Champaign Centennial. It'll be the same thing here again tonight after our game. We hope the Railers can take care of third place. Railers, a couple things Scott could have taken care and been in the first place game had they obviously won on Monday or shot a little bit better of a free throw percentage. Coach Alexander told us on last night that we missed it by about, I think, 0.06 of a point.
One made free throw.
Yeah, one made free throw. The Railers make one more free throw, and we're playing at 7:45 instead of here tonight. But it did happen, so the Railers got to take care of business here as they're coming up. Both teams again 2-1 on the young season, and as we get past this game here in the third place game, the Railers are not in action again, Scott, until next Saturday, which will be the big day over at the BOS Center, where all the Central State 8 teams play each other. The Railers and the Sacred Griffin Cyclones will be in the nightcap that night at 7:45 over at the BOS. Always a fun time for us to call games from there.
It's your favorite spot?
It is. It's ground level, for one. One of my favorite things to do is call a game from ground level. And although they've upgraded the scoreboard and the timings system there, where the scoreboard and the clock is a little bit more manageable to see after a complaint from one of our guys here on the radio that got him to put some time clocks on both ends so you could see it. But anyway, the Railers will have a first Central State opponent will be next Saturday.
Yeah, and it's here and now. We're in full swing. They got a whole week to kind of work on some things that they've learned that they kind of struggle in. The past 4 games, and it gives them a week to prepare for SHG. And SHG, they've really improved that program. They've been really good the past 3 or 4 years, and so it's not going to be an easy one, but Central State 8 play starts next Saturday.
The way the Railers got here in the third place game, we'll run back the recap of the tournament for the Railers. We played on Monday night and fell to Champaign Centennial 48-44. We were back in action on Wednesday. We took care of Belleville West 37-33, and then the Railers were winners over Danville last night 61-43. Belleville Althoff got here by way of beating Cahokia over in Cahokia on Monday, 87-81. They played again on Tuesday night here against Springfield. They were winners 69-67 over Springfield, and then they fell yesterday to Springfield. To Mount Zion, 61-53. Again, Althoff were just winners just a day ago. A day ago, I guess it was. 2 days ago for the when they play in the football.
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday they were winners yesterday in 1A football, winning the state championship in football. So not sure how many of their guys are going to come straight from the gridiron to the hardwood tonight, but it looks like they might have a new couple guys out there to take on the Railers here in just a couple minutes. 13 minutes and 20 seconds left up in the warm-ups. We'll kick it back to studios for another break. You're in the Ground Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Raider Basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Dara Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Dara Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
We're back here for Lincoln Raider basketball on WLC 96.3. As the Railers get set to take on the Crusaders from Belleville. Althoff, you're in the Growl Incorporated pregame show. Josh Gomnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here from Coach Neil Alexander Court on this final night of the 34th annual Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament, where the Railers taking on the Crusaders from Belleville. Althoff in the third place game. Mount Zion and Champaign Centennial will be in the championship game right after us, Scott. And so we've seen improvement since Monday. Where the Raiders played Monday and fell to Champaign Centennial 48-44, and then we're winners on Wednesday and winners on yesterday over Belleville West. And as we've seen guys step up, shots were a big key last night. The Railers put up 61 points last night, which is a little more than normal over Danville, winners of 61-43. And seems like when the three was going down, the Railers offense obviously clicked a little bit easier.
Yeah, it takes a little pressure off your offense when you can knock down some of those threes and kind of loosen up that paint a little bit. And, the Raiders did a nice job. Drew Hayes, he's taken a lot of threes early in the season. And, we're immune to seeing him down under the basket and driving. But if your big guy can hit those threes out there, that's just going to help his game later on.
Drew Hayes was the leading scorer last night with 19 points. He was 3 of 4 from three-point range. Carson Komnick was next in line with 16 points. He was 3 of 6 from the three-point line. Also in double figures last night was the senior Gabe Smith, and arguably you've come out for this first 3 games and say Smith has been our most consistent scorer, probably the leading scorer. He's been in double figures all 3 games. You've seen his consistent play going to the basket, consistent defense for Smith. I think the senior has started out really well this year.
Yeah, and he gets to the rim, and that's just another asset that we have on the court where he can take it to the basket. And early on he missed some of those easy shots, but it's early in the season. He's just getting off the football field, so he hasn't had much of a break. And hopefully he can get in basketball shape and continue to do what he does.
The Railers were right at 50% last night from the field, 22 of 44 from the field. They were 8 of 17 from three-point land and 9 of 13 from the free throw line. So a definite improvement from the free throw line from night 1, where the Railers were 10 of 24. That ultimately put them in this third-place game because of the tiebreaker went to there was a tiebreaker between us, Belleville West, and Champaign Centennial, and the tiebreaker was free throw percentage, and Coach Al set that up years ago when we were a pretty consistent 70-75% free throw shooting team, and to start the season, that did not pay dividends for the Railers this season.
Well, it just shows you how other teams struggle from the line as well, Josh, where you're 100.
There are 3 teams, right?
Yeah,
50, like 58.8, 58, and 57.4, something like that. So all bad.
All bad. You want to shoot 75% a decent percentage from the line, and
right.
All 3 of those teams in our division struggle.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Lincoln Railer Basketball is on the air. Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer Basketball. WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCN Sports are pleased to bring you tonight's matchup from Lincoln, Illinois, on the campus of Lincoln Community High School as the Lincoln Railers take on the Crusaders from Althoff Catholic High School. Good evening, everyone. This is Scott Kirby alongside Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby on the camera, and Joel Lee back at the studio. And we are all set to bring you all of tonight's action. We'd like to wish a good evening to all of our listeners and viewers that are tuning in to WLCN 96.3 FM, listening on the go on the Mixler app, or watching our live stream video on YouTube. We hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. It's the final night at the Lincoln Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament. The Railers come in tonight's game at 2-1 and will take on the Crusaders of Althoff Catholic High School for the third place title. It's time to check tonight's list of the game, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell. And if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. Josh, what are the keys to tonight's game?
Well, I'd love to keep shooting the way we were shooting just a night ago, Scott. 8 of 17 from the three-point line. That was double the amount of makes that we had for the first two nights. So I think if we can continue to keep the three-point ball going in, as you said earlier, just opens up the middle of the court for us, and we were able to get some drives after that. We got some big back doors last night after we were able to open that up with some three-pointers made. And then I think continue on the boards. You know, we weren't very good on the boards on Monday night, but we got better on Wednesday and last night, Friday night. This Belleville Althoff Catholic team will be very quick up and down the floor. I saw them a little bit against Springfield, and they really like to push the basketball. So that last thing will be get back on defense, because Althoff loves to run the floor.
Well, they say free throws can win and lose games. In the Railers' case, it can cost you an opportunity to play in the championship game, Josh. As we mentioned before, the Railers one free throw miss away from making to the championship. So, you know, that's got to leave a little bad taste in their mouth. And it's not that they don't work on free throws. It's just a matter of executing. And it's something that hopefully that percentage will get higher as the season goes. And, you know, it is true. Free throws can hurt you.
Well, I think, you know, just remembering back when you come in at 7 in the morning or whatever time they come in now, 7:15, and shoot free throws before school, it becomes monotonous sometimes. I know this is early in the season, but, you know, they've been going hard at 2-a-days, and then you come in and start shooting free throws in the morning, and Coach Al even said it. It's, you know, you can shoot, you know, 50 and just to get through reps, but you can, if you shoot 25 and really focus and concentrate, you'll be a lot better on the less amount of reps. So I think that kind of caught the guys' attention a little bit on free throws mattered more than they really thought, and it put them kind of in this third place game rather than being in the first place.
Absolutely. Railers in their locker room. We've got 1:20 on the clock. Railers will be back in action. They've got a week off. We won't play again until next Saturday as we travel to the BOS Center to take on the Cyclones of Sacred Heart Griffin. That's a 7:30 tip-off.
It's a late night. I mean, you know, with all those games going on during the day, Scott, it's rare that it'll be on time.
Yeah, so if you're more like 8:30.
If we start by 8 next Saturday, I'd be surprised.
Once again, we're getting prepared for the Lincoln Railers and the Belleville Althoff Catholic Crusaders. Crusaders just coming off a football championship yesterday, a 1A title. And I know some of their kids yesterday, I know Coach Al bumped the game up early yesterday so they could go watch their team as well as Mount Zion. I'm not sure what Mount Zion did. Did you see that? They lost? Okay. So both schools participating in the state tournament for football, and now they transition over to basketball. Josh, some different faces out there. I got to think. I think
there's maybe one. Their stud running back is not out there. I don't see him. He's going to Oregon, and he is going to play basketball. football. You know, some of those guys that play football leave early and graduate early and move on to the college, but he is not out there. He had somewhere like 572 yards yesterday with 7 touchdowns in the state championship, but I do not see him out there tonight.
Well, he's probably in an ice bath right now, getting recouped, and got to give the kid a little bit of a break.
Right.
But we're going to take a commercial break as we play the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups here on WLCN 96.3.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Back.
Welcome back, Raider Nation. Here getting set for the starting lineups between the Althoff, Belleville Althoff Crusaders. The visitors on the scoreboard taking on your Lincoln Raiders here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium at Coach Neil Alexander Court for the third place game here in the 34th annual Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament.
Welcome to Neil Alexander Court and Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. This is Raider basketball.
As Scott mentioned earlier, that the Railers will be back in action a week from now, next Saturday, probably about a little later than this, probably closer to scheduled for 7:30, going to be closer to 8 o'clock before the Railers are going to be able to hit the court at the BOS Center. That's the Central State 8-day over at the Bank of Springfield Center. The Railers will be taking on the Cyclones from Sacred Heart Griffin. Again, a scheduled start for 7:30. First, the starting lineups for the Althoff Catholic Crusaders. They come into the tonight's game with a record of 2-1. First man out is number 1, a 5'10" senior, Bryden Grismala. 6'2" and a junior guard, number 10, Luke Smith. At the other guard, 6 foot and a senior, Jeremiah Conway. At 6'5" and a forward, a junior, 14, Kyle Johnson. And at another guard, 6'1" and a senior, 25, Zach Winkler. The Crusaders are coached by Mr. Greg Lieb. Getting set for the starting lineups for your Lincoln Railers. The Railers come into the contest with a record of 2-1 on the young season. The Railers victorious on Wednesday and Friday. They fell to Champaign Centennial on Monday, 48-44. They beat Belleville West, 37-33, and then last night winners over Danville, 61-43. Looks like Coach Alexander will go with the same starting lineup as he has the last two nights. First night, the starter was, one of the fifth starters was Frank Sanders. Sanders out still with that knee injury. Haven't quite heard what the length of time that Frank's going to be out, but I know he's over in street clothes again here tonight, and it looks like the senior Horn will be in the starting lineup again for the Railers. Nice crowd here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium on a Saturday night. Most of the side on our side anyway looks pretty full. Even up in here top of the balcony across the way, pretty good crowd other than the Belleville Althoff side. First man out, 6'2" and a senior, number 3, Smith, Gabe Smith. Another guard, 5'10", and a senior, number 12, Miller, Brady Miller. The man in the middle, 6'5", and a senior, number 30, Hayes, Drew Hayes. At one forward, 6'3", and a senior, number 1, Horn, Blake Horn. And at the other guard, 6'3" and a junior, number 5, Komnick, Carson Komnick. Head coach Neil Alexander, assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J. McMcClellan, Zach Dom, and Gary Rademacher.
Both teams introduced and taking the court. Belleville Althoff Catholic Crusaders in their traveling blues trimmed in gold, white numbers trimmed in gold, and the Railers in their home whites, red numbers trimmed in green. Tonight's opening tip, sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, as Drew Hayes and Kyle Johnson meet at center court. The ball is up, tipped, and controlled by the Lincoln Railers.
I like these white uniforms that the Railers have here tonight, Scott.
Miller now to Komnick, right wing. They'll swing it around to the left. Corner, Smith. Now they'll work it back to the right with Miller and Hayes. Hayes dribbles, passes to Komnick. Komnick now to Horn. Now Smith, a little weave up top, trying to pull out that defense. 13 on the shot clock. Komnick drives in, kicks it out to Hayes. Now Smith. Smith looking for Hayes, nothing there. Miller with 5. Off the foot. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Crusaders. Railers with the ball with 2 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, going to be a long heave here for the Railers with just 2 seconds on the shot clock, and we're right in front of the bench.
Hayes going to fire up a 3 or a quarter shot. Missed it. Shot clock violation. So it will be Crusaders basketball.
Yeah, I thought Miller had a good shot, a good look here, right here. You know, it was about a foot behind the three-point line, but a shot that he can make, and passed on it and dribbled off the Crusaders' foot. So you almost consider that a turnover for the Railers in their first possession.
No score, game just underway. Winner will take third place. Loser fourth, blocked by Hayes, out of bounds, going to stay with the Crusaders as Winkler tried to shoot a 3 from the corner, but Hayes there to swat it out of bounds.
We've seen quite a few of those from Drew already this year. I'm not sure guys underestimate his athletic ability, his willingness to get out
Bad pass. Here comes Komnick on the layup. Up and good for Komnick.
Yeah, nice feed ahead to Hayes, too. It was a tip away. Actually, a ball thrown right to Hayes. And then Hayes with a nice outlet. Carson, a good job of running the floor, and a perfect dime by the senior.
Now Althoff looks to answer. There's a three on the way, no good. Tapped out of there, fought for, and Winkler comes with it. Bounce pass to Grismala, up and no good, but the foul on Horn, and Grismala is going to get 2 free throws. First team foul for the Railers, 6:30 to go in the first. Grismala, first free throw up and in and out, no good.
Grismala at the free throw line for Althoff, the second of 2.
Second free throw from Grismala is up and good, and it's 2-1 Lincoln.
Looks like Belleville. Althoff started in a man-to-man defense here.
Smith goes left, gets it to Komnick in the corner. He's going to dribble, kick it out. Hayes now over to Horn. Corner three, no good. Rebound comes down to Conway for the Crusaders.
Yeah, good ball movement, though, the Railers. Nice drive by Komnick, was shut off on the baseline, kicked it up to Hayes with that one extra pass to Horn. Just didn't get the three-pointer to go down.
Grismala feeds it in to Johnson. Jumper on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. Fought for underneath. Horn hit it out of Smith's hands and grabs the rebound. Now they'll walk it up to Miller. Smith right wing, now up top to Horn, over to Miller. Komnick. Now Miller, he'll reset to Hayes on the right wing. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Railers being very patient. Now down to 6. Komnick spins, nothing there. 3, got to get a shot off. Horn kicks it out to Hayes, and another shot clock violation by the Railers. They just lost track of the shot clock, Josh.
Yeah, you're right. And really, up until this last couple of possessions for the Railers, it hasn't hurt us at all much this tournament. I think maybe 1 or 2 times we had to get a hurried shot off. I don't remember at all that we've not gotten a shot off, except here just a second ago, this last possession.
Still 2-1. All the way in the corner to Conway. He's going to fire up a 3 and get it. 4-2. Althoff. Coach Alexander said this team can score. 3 by Hayes. Too strong. Rebound comes down to Conway for the Crusaders, who gives it to Smith. Smith over to Grismala. Now in the corner to Winkler. 3 on the way from Winkler. Airballed it right down to Smith. He's going to kick it up to Miller. Now Miller will slow it down. Give it to Smith. Now top of the key to Hayes. Komnick pulls up from the free throw line. Left it short. Rebound comes down to Smith for the Crusaders as he pushes right. Winkler to Smith. Now in the corner to Conway. He's going to dribble in on Horn. Up, no good. A lot of contact, no call. Miller comes down with the rebound. He pushes left, gets it to Komnick, left corner. Now they'll work it to the right. Hayes, deep 3 from the top of the key off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Winkler for the Crusaders.
Yeah, the Railers again getting some good shots. That's a 3 ball that Drew has made several of them this year.
Grismala missed a 3. Smith tracks down the rebound, gives it to Hayes. 4-2 Crusaders. 3:36 to go in the first quarter. Horn, 3, right wing, no good. Hit the side of the rim. And the Railers a little cold here in the first 5 minutes of the first.
I should say so.
Grismala within the corner. There's a trap. Throws it off of Smith out of bounds. Going to stay with the Crusaders. Tungate's going to get him off the bench. He's going to check in for Horn.
Tungate checks in for the Rail Splitters.
Brody Tungate, 5'10 junior guard.
is to the Crusaders.
Crusaders to inbound right in front of the student section. Kick it out to Grismala. Now in the corner to Smith. Smith drives, kicks it over. Winkler, 3 in the corner, got it.
3-point basket good for Winkler.
7-2 Crusaders. Komnick, right corner. Now up top to Miller. Miller left wing. Lob pass into Hayes. Up and no good. Too strong. And the Crusaders with the rebound.
Well, you talk about lack of scoring aggressiveness by the Railers right now. Right now, Althoff, the quicker team out there, passing the ball, getting to opening spots and hitting some shots. And there's another one. Down. Timeout, Coach Alexander.
Grismala hits a 3, and it's 10-2. Crusaders with 2:02 to go here in the first. We'll keep it right here. Lincoln Railer basketball brought to you by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center located at 304 North McLean Street and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburgers. Stop by before or after the game. They're located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Yeah, good timeout by Coach Al, stopping a little momentum here by Belleville, and I think just catch the attention of the guys here that there's a basketball game going on, and there's one team out in blue right now that wants it a lot more than you do. And 2 points to go here, and with just about 6 minutes gone by already in the game, and the Railers are not into it right now.
Yeah, you like to see them get something going, and not getting that deep in the shot clock where then you're just, it's nope, there's a turnover. Railers. 10-2 Crusaders. It's been all Crusaders here in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Hitting the 3. Railers need a stop here, and there's a steal there by Tungate. Smith with it. We got a 3-on-2. Bounce pass to Miller. Nowhere to go. Smith, nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Hayes. Now Komnick, 3 on the way. Off the rim. No good. Hit the top of the backboard. And it will be Crusaders basketball. Had some open looks. Just got to get them in the bottom of the net. Winkler throws it up to number 33, who just checked in for the Crusaders. And that's out of bounds off of Lincoln. Going to stay with Althoff.
They're really just throwing it wherever they want, Scott. It's skip passes are working, throwing the ball right in the middle. The Railers behind the player of Althoff every time they catch it in the middle, and that is not good when you're behind it that close to the basket.
Winkler now in the corner. Conway for a 3, left it short. Hayes with the rebound. Watch out behind you. Kicked it away. Now up to Grismala, up no good. Conway with the follow and good, and it's 12-2. Komnick left corner. Now Tungate up to Smith. Hayes. Now Miller, right corner. Give it to Hayes. To Miller underneath. Nowhere to go. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Smith feeds Hayes. Up underneath. Up and good. Little give and go from Smith to Hayes, and the Railers get a bucket. Now down 12-4.
We got to get the student section into it, get our crowd into it a little bit, and get some momentum going here for the team in white.
Tapped away, back to Conway. Now up to Grismala. Grismala dribbles in, and he's going to be fouled there by Smith. That's Smith's second team foul on the Railers.
Yeah, so Belleville, Althoff will have it outside on the side, right?
Smith, that is his first.
In front of the student section here with 2.4 seconds left in the first quarter.
Get it in to Winkler, throws it up, no good. And at the end of one, it's the Althoff Crusaders 12, the Lincoln Railers 4. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have second quarter action here on WLCN 96.3.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
We're back.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, the home of Coach Neil Alexander Court, Scott Kirby, Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening. Joel Lee back at the studio, and Railers trying to find some offense in this first quarter, Josh, down 12-4. Just can't get anything going to the basket.
2 of 9 from the field, Scott. 22%, 0 of 5 from three-point land. Have not attempted a free throw.
Almost a backcourt violation. Good job by Grismali to save it. Now there's one.
He's not going to save that one.
And a turnover on the Crusaders. Good way to start the second for the Railers. Force a turnover and see if we can capitalize on it.
Yeah, just the third turnover forced by the Railers. So that time got caught in the trap with Hayes.
Komnick, 3, right wing, got it. A much-needed 3 for the Railers, and Komnick comes through with a big 3, and it's 12-7, and it's a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer.
Yeah, just a simple handoff on the out-of-bounds play. Komnick looked indecisive at the beginning of if he's going to shoot it or not, but figured out a better shoot it and got one to go. So a little momentum here for the Railers, I hope.
Drive by Winkler, got him on the arm. Looked like Horn's going to be the guilty one. That's his second. Team first.
Thought they were going to give Komnick with the reach in from the side, but they're going to give it to Horn. As you said, his second foul. So immediately Miller checks in for Horn, and Komnick will move to a back.
12-7 Crusaders. Second quarter just underway. Crusaders with the basketball. That's Smith up to Grismala. Now over to Conway. Now Winkler in the corner. Back to Conway, work it to Grismala. All the way in the corner to Winkler. He fakes a 3, dribbles in, gives it to Conway. He'll dribble to the lane, up with the left, no good. Rebound comes down to Tungay. He'll push right. Komnick, hit that. Spins, nothing there. Now reset with Hayes. Now they'll swing it left to Smith. Komnick left corner. Smith thinks about the jumper. Now Miller, right wing. He's going to take a 3. Got it. Miller with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers down by 2. And both the last 2 free throws or three-pointers, I should say, kind of undecisive. You know, they step back and reset and then shoot it. And
normally they don't go in that good.
Yeah.
Normally it's
got to be in rhythm.
Right, and there was I didn't think a lot of rhythm by either Komnick or Miller, but as you said, they go down and the Railers back in it here.
Winkler tries to answer a 3 off the side of the rim. No good. Hayes with the rebound. Railers down 2 with 6 minutes to go in the second. He gives it to Smith, right wing. Now corner. Komnick 3 on the way. Got it! Carson Komnick with another Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. Railers up by 1. And Coach Lieb of the Crusaders wants a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, Josh. First quarter, second quarter, completely different.
Well, the joys and the happiness of three-pointers to go down for the Railers, and has turned this game right back into a basketball game, as we were very lackadaisical in the first quarter. A couple threes go down, 2 for Komnick, 1 for Miller, and we're right back ahead now.
Lincoln Raider basketball brought to you by Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. They're located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln.
Yeah, let's just keep it going now. And we're going to get stops on our end, too. It was real. I thought it looked real easy for Belleville Althoff to pick apart the 1-2-2 in that first quarter. Zipping passes, getting it into the middle. The Railers not reacting until after the player had already caught the ball. A little better job here lately of moving while the ball's in the air and covering up some shooters.
Almost stolen away by Smith. Tapped out of bounds. 2 Railers fly into the stands. Hope they're all right. Smith and Komnick. Good hustle by the Railers. It's going to be Crusader basketball. Smith to inbound. He'll get it in Grismala. Guarded there by Tungate. Now over to Smith. In the middle to Winkler. Bounce pass. Conway up. No good. Rebound Conway. Tries to go back up and said Komnick got him on the arm. That looked like all ball, Josh.
Yeah, I did. It just, that's a foul. Probably, like you said, all ball, but we're giving up rebounds to guys not as big as we are, and smaller. Again, they get an offensive rebound, and Carson comes down. I'd just rather have him keep his hands straight up, and if he makes it under there, he makes it. But, you just can't give up offensive rebounds.
Conway makes the first free throw. Tied it up at 13 with 5:29 to go in the second.
A second of 2.
Second one for Conway. Up and no good. Tungate with the rebound. Railers and the Crusaders are tied at 13. Tungate to Hayes. Back to Tungate. Up top, setting up his offense. He'll go left. And we're going to get an offensive foul on Komnick. Third team foul on the Railers. Second foul on Komnick.
Komnick is second. Third. That is a team
Grismala. Now they'll feed Winkler. He'll drive in on Komnick. Up and good for Winkler.
Yeah, catches the ball right in the middle and goes right to the hoop. And Komnick's going to have to go to the bench now with 2 fouls.
Tungate with the basketball. Now to Smith, to Hayes. Now Miller. Smith. Miller in the corner. To Komnick. Up and strong move by Komnick. Gets into the lane. Put it up and good. And we're tied at 15.
Yeah, I know Coach wants to take him out with 2 fouls, and that's what he's done in his career as far as a coach. But right now, Komnick with 10 points of our 15. I'm not sure you can put him on the bench with the only guy right now putting it in the hole.
Winkler 3, corner off the rim, no good. Rebound Komnick. Tied up at 15, halfway through the second. Tungate will set up the offense. Kick it over to Komnick, left wing. Now Hayes, left elbow. Miller, 3, corner, on the way. Up, no good. Rebound, Crusaders. Corner, Winkler. Picked up there by Hayes. Now to Grismala. All the way in the corner to Smith. Feed down low. Little jump shot from Johnson's up and good, and the Crusaders back up by 2.
Yeah, just a skip pass all the way to the corner and an easy pass right into the middle and gets the gets the 2 points.
Lob pass to Hayes, up off the backboard. A little too strong, no good, and Crusaders push it up. Grismala, 3, got it. And just like that, Crusaders up by 5 with under 3 minutes to go. Miller Dribbling around, gets to the lane, kicked out of bounds off of the Crusaders. Going to stay with the Railers on their own basket. As Bryce Vlakovic checks in, 6'4" sophomore is going to check in for Komnick, who has 2 fouls. So Vlakovic seeing his first action of the season.
And Bryce Vlakovic in for Lincoln.
Hayes with it. Deep left wing. Now Smith top of the key. Over to Miller right wing. 3 on the way. Got it.
Oh, needed that one.
Brady Miller with the Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer, and the Railers within 2.
Just get it.
Turnover Crusaders. Vlakovic tracks it down, gives it to Hayes. Hayes will trot it across half-court line. Go left to Miller, left wing. Now up top to Smith. Smith drives, kicks it out. Vlakovic, now Miller. Reset, Miller left wing. Now Hayes top of the key. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Hayes dribbles right. Picks up his dribble, tries to feed Tungate, does, gets it to Vlakovic. Vlakovic up, no good. Fought for underneath, off of Althoff, going to stay with the Railers under their own basket with 11 on the shot clock.
I was just thinking, we haven't heard from Gabe tonight. No points for Smith in this first half. We're used to him going right to the basket to get an easy
Miller.
layup.
Yeah, I thought Miller was he's going to drive to the lane, kick it out to Vlakovic. Vlakovic thinks about a 3, now gives it to Tungate. Tungate pulls up for a jumper, got it.
Nice pass.
Just inside the 3-point line, count it, and we're tied at 20.
Yeah, nice pass by Vlakovic, and a good job of Brody Tungate knowing the shot clock. I don't think that's his normal confident shot there, but a foot right on the line. He knew exactly when he had to get it off.
All tied up, 1:30 to go in the second. Althoff, 3 on the way, no good. Grismonic left it short. Railers with the ball, tied at 20. Tungate top of the key, now Miller. Back to Tungate. Smith right wing. Tungate nowhere to go. Now throws it away as Miller was cutting. And it's going to be a backcourt violation on the Railers. Under a minute to go in the second. We're tied at 20. Belleville with the basketball under their own basket.
Jeremiah Conway returns for the Crusaders.
Grismonic, 3. Got the shooter's touch. And Grismala puts the Crusaders back on top by 3 with 47 seconds to go in the first half. Tungate to Smith, right wing. Back to Miller. Now they'll work it to the left. Tungate left corner. Now left wing, Smith up top to Hayes. Miller right wing. 10 on the shot clock, 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Conway for the Crusaders, and they'll maybe hold for the last shot of the half as they're up by 3 with the basketball. Down to 10. Now 8, now there they go. Conway dribbles in, running jumper up, no good. Vlakovic with the rebound, chucks a 3-quarter shot, left it short, and at the end of the first half, it's Belleville Althoff 23, the Lincoln Railers 20. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Grau Incorporated halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, Independent Health Insurance Agent advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners.
Welcome back, Railer Nation. Here at halftime, the Railers trail 23-20 between the Belleville Althoff Crusaders and your Lincoln Railers. You're in the Ground Corporate at halftime show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby will run through the scoring here. First for the Crusaders from Belleville Althoff. They are led by Bryden Grismala with 10. 6 points for Jeremiah Conway. 5 for Eck Winkler. And 2 points for Kyle Johnson. The Railers are led in the first half by Carson Comnick. Comnick with 10. 6 points on 2 3-pointers by Brady Miller. And 2 points apiece for Drew Hayes and Brody Tungate. Again, the Railers trail here at half 23-20. We'll be back here with more stats. You're in the Ground Corporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer fans, to Coach Neil Alexander Court as the Railers getting ready to take the court here at halftime. Again, we trail 23-20 over the Crusaders from Belleville, Althoff. You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby. And we will run through some of the stats here for you. And Scott, they got better. Bad first quarter for the Railers. Only scored 2 points, I think. Yeah, 4 points. The Railers trail 12-4 after the first quarter, and then put up 16 in the second quarter to get this to within a 3-point lead for the Railers. And it was really a couple threes getting to go down, a couple by Comnick and a couple by Miller that got us going here in that second quarter.
Yeah, you're right. And you start making some outside shots, it's going to open up that middle. We haven't had a whole lot to the basket, and what we haven't been able to finish. So luckily, Comnick able to hit some big threes. Like you said, Miller, maybe try to loosen that defense up a little bit. But seems like Railers are going on a little bit of a run, and then the Crusaders will go on a little bit of a run. But we got to be a little more consistent on defense, and then get to the basket early in that shot clock. We saw in the first quarter that we were getting deep into that shot clock, and then we were just throwing stuff up there just to beat the clock. So they did a lot better second quarter, adjusting to that and getting something early, and it's paid off.
Althoff shoots 8 of 22 from the field for 36%. They were 5 of 13 from three-point land, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds for Belleville, 2 of them offensive. Only turned the ball over 4 times with only 1 steal. They did not commit a team foul in the first half. The Railers shoot 8 of 19 for 42%, 4 of 11 from three-point land. The Railers didn't shoot a free throw. 11 rebounds, 0 offensive rebounds for the Railers, 5 turnovers, 3 steals for Lincoln. Again, the Railers were led in the first half by Carson Comnick. He had 10, 6 points for Brady Miller. Both of those two with 2 Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointers.
Second half just about to start. Will be Railer basketball. Comnick to inbound. Railers down by 3. Got to give a shout out to the Valley. They're tuning in to Lincoln Railer basketball. Boss and Brock rooting on a Railer victory here tonight as the second half is underway. Railers basketball. Comnick right corner, now up top to Miller. They'll swing it left to Horn, now Smith. Hayes left corner, looking for a cutting Comnick. Now up top to Horn, swing it to the right. Hayes. Horn's going to fire up a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Winkler for the Crusaders, stolen away by Hayes.
Going to do it again. Ooh.
Bounce past Smith. He's going to go in, up and good for Smith. Didn't see that much first half, Josh, but Smith found a lane and took it.
Yeah, after the steal from Hayes, he got the ball taken away from him in the first half from somebody from behind. Hayes brings it back to them here in the start of the third quarter, and then leads to a
tapped away by Horn.
A layup for Smith.
Althoff retains possession. There goes Conway. He's going to go in and up and good for Conway.
Well, that's too easy, too, going baseline, and that's a cardinal sin. It used to be for the 1-2-2 of let your guy go baseline, and that was really easy.
Comnick nothing there, gets it to Hayes left wing. Now up top to Horn, over to Smith. Smith, corner, 3, got it. Gabe Smith with 5 of points here. Quick 5.
Yeah, we needed it too. Smith coming in, our leading scorer. Him and Hayes right at about the same.
Winkler dribbles in, tied up. Going to be a foul on Horn. I think he got him on the arm. I think Hayes had him tied up, but Horn reached in there and grabbed him on the arm, and I think Horn just picked up his 3rd.
Yeah, I'm not sure though it was shooting foul though.
Or they're going to call it a shooting foul. Winkler's going to get 2 free throws. Tied up at 25, missed the first.
Yeah, 2 of 5 from the free throw line now for Belleville. The Railers yet to go to the foul line.
Winkler at the free throw line for Althoff.
Second one up and good.
3 for 6.
Railers down 1 with the basketball. Winner takes 3rd. Comnick dribbles in with the right. Got it. Good strong move by Comnick. Got a little bump, but kept it, went to the rim, and scored the basket.
Yeah, nice over the top.
Hard over the head and into the water jug.
Yeah, nice. It was a nice curl cut by Comnick and a good pass. I'm not sure who gave him the pass, but he kept going. And you said right early he took some contact and kept his balance. I've been on him a little bit lately. He's been driving baseline pretty good, but always falling down to the floor. He's got to get his balance and strength a little more.
Get out there in the driveway with him and muscle him around a little bit. Hayes with the left hook, left it short, no good. Crusaders with the rebound. Smith all the way across.
That's travel.
Yeah, Grismala with the travel.
He wasn't going to call it, I don't think.
It was a late whistle.
Yeah, it was.
He must have heard you.
I don't know if he heard me or heard your father-in-law and brother-in-law over there, because they were off the bench like crazy.
Comnick gives it to Horn, now up top to Miller. Swing it to Smith, top of the key. There's a foul on the Crusaders as Hayes was cutting, hit the deck.
Coach after that official right in front of the play, and he's the one that got Comnick on the shove off down here, and Coach wants him to call it on the other on Althoff, and he didn't do it.
Team first.
Fouls on Grismala, his first, team first. Miller over to Smith. Smith goes right, gives it to Horn. Horn gives it to Hayes.
Not enough space in here.
Hayes going to dribble in, nowhere to go, spin out, and he's going to be hit on the arm. Foul on the Crusaders.
Yeah, the Railers spacing, little too many people in one area there. Not enough spacing for anybody to operate, and thank goodness they got the foul.
Comnick gets to the, well, now they're calling him.
Now we'll call him.
Now they're calling him, yeah.
Yeah, Comnick after the handoff from Hayes on the out-of-bounds play, the one they scored on earlier in the first half, and foul by Althoff. So Althoff with 3 fouls now, 5:10 left in the third.
Little throw up to Hayes, puts it up and good. And the Railers up by 3.
Well, I love when guys use the board that close, Scott. Even if it's straight on, there's no different point. You don't get any less points by using the bank board. Some people don't think it looks so cool, but the ball goes in most of the time when you use it. And Hayes straight on uses the bank board and gets that out of bounds play to go down.
Crusaders down by 3 with the ball. Kick it over to Conway. He's going to dribble in, tap from behind Comnick, but it hit Horn and went out of bounds. Going to stay with the Crusaders. Smith to inbound for the Crusaders. Raiders up 3, 4:40 to go in the third. Gives it to Grismala. Guarded there by Miller. Now in the corner to Smith. Work it around. Winkler for a deep 3. In and out, no good. Hayes with the rebound. Good box out by Horn.
Yeah, push it.
On Johnson. Comnick left wing. Gives it to Horn, left corner. Now to Smith. They'll work it around to the right to Miller. Miller dribbles in, kicks it out to Horn. Now Horn goes to the lane, nothing there. Hayes, 3, top of the key, rattles around, no good. Horn there for the rebound, got shoved from behind, no call. Now Miller's going to get to the basket, ripped out of his hands, out of bounds, going to stay with the Railers.
Good job by Blake, though. Offensive rebound, the first one for the Railers here tonight.
Railer basketball under their own basket. Comnick to inbound, 30 seconds on the shot clock. Comnick dribbles in, pulls up, jumper, got it. Comnick puts the Railers up by 5. He's got 14. Winkler over to Johnson underneath, blocked by Hayes. Now fought for. Horn, good hustle, comes out there with it, gets it to Miller. Miller pushes it up the court, goes right, goes to the lane, kicks it out Smith. Now Horn, 3, up top, no good. Grismala, 3-pointer, and he's going to be fouled by Comnick, and he's going to get 3 free throws. That's 3 on Comnick.
Breaking foul on number 5, Carson Comnick. That is his third personal foul, team foul number 2.
So Grismala missed the first. Got the second, and he'll get one more. Third free throw, in and out, no good. So no harm. Only got one out of the three, and the Raiders up 4 with 3:20 to go.
Well,
the only harm is Connick's on the bench with 3 fouls.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, the same thing.
Hayes with it, gives it to Smith. He'll back it out, reset to Hayes. Now Horn left corner. Trying to get it to Miller, now does. Now they'll work it to the right with Smith. Corner, Tungate. Smith, 3, wing, no good. Horn there for a big rebound. Good job by Horn getting to the basket. Now Smith. Hayes going to fire up a 3. Got it! Drew Hayes with the Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer, and the Raiders up by 7.
Yeah, credit Horn again, Scott. Another big offensive rebound.
Here comes Grismala. Feeds it into Johnson off his hands. Turnovers, Raider basketball.
I think Horn has had 2 offensive rebounds that have led to baskets. There's the 3 by Hayes, and the possession before, I think eventually it did end up in a pull-up jump shot after the ball got hit out of bounds a couple times by Comnick. So credit to senior with some big hustle.
Little lob to Hayes, sealed his guy, up and good for Hayes. Now Raiders got some offense rolling, up by 9 with 2:15 to go in the third. Smith over to Grismala. Now back to Smith in the corner to Conway. Now Smith in the corner to Winkler. Johnson, nowhere to go. Smith, he's going to dribble in, kick it out to Winkler. Winkler for a 3, got it.
Just as you said earlier, a run here, and they stop our run and make a big basket. You know, a run there. The Raiders have had a couple of them, and somehow Althoff just hanging around enough to keep this thing close.
Raiders up 6, 1:30 to go in the third. Horn to Hayes, now up top to Smith, 15 on the shot clock. Tungate, he'll walk it back up top of the key with 10 to go.
Yeah, I got to go now, 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Hayes, top of the key, 3, in and out, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds. Looked like it was off of Winkler.
Yeah, good hustle by Horn again. Going after the offensive rebound. It goes off of Althoff because of Horn's hustle. And now Horn will get a break. Vlahovic will check in. So a couple nice possessions back to back to back there by Horn.
Yeah, Horn's kept several plays alive tonight, so hustling for those rebounds.
Resets the shot clock to 35 now.
Hayes backdoor to Miller, stripped out of there. Turnover Raiders. Here comes the Crusaders.
Take a charge here.
Grismala up, and like Smith got the block. Don't know if they're going to get that on Tungate with the body.
It's like a technical foul on Smith. The official was just waiting for him to say something, to look like.
Grismala free throw up and good on the technical shot. Second one up and good, and the 9-point lead is down to 4.
Yeah, with 2 free throws and the ball yet for Althoff.
Well, then the foul free throws. So Grismala makes 3 out of the 4 to bring them within 3 with under a minute to go in the third.
Technical foul on Lincoln's Kate Smith. Althoff will be in possession. That is That's Lincoln's 4th team foul, Smith's 2nd personal foul.
Crusaders with the basketball, down by 3.
Well, the Railers need to stop here, get a hand on some kind of ball, huh?
Smith with it. All the way across to Conway. Now Grismala. Grismala kicks it over to Winkler. Nothing there. Now they'll bounce pass into Lieb. Lieb guarded there by Hayes. Good defense by Hayes. But we got to get some offensive or defensive rebounds because Conway sneaks in there and puts it back in.
It almost seems like if Hayes doesn't get the rebound, we're not getting it, especially on the defensive end.
Tungate with it up top. 13 seconds to go in the third. Raiders up by 1. Tungate over to Velakovic. Feed Hayes. Velakovic gets it back with 6 seconds. Now Hayes with 4. Hayes dribbles in, spins up with the right. Couldn't get it to go. And at the end of the third quarter, it's the Lincoln Railers 36. Althoff Crusaders 35. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have fourth quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Scott Kirby, Josh Comnick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening. Railers with a 1-point lead. Entering the fourth quarter, it will be Althoff basketball. Conway inbounds to Smith, over to Grismala. Comnick back out there with 3 fouls. Kick it over to Grismala, wide open 3, off the rim, no good. Long rebound comes down to Smith. Grismala dribbles in, kicks it, tries to kick it into Lieb. He'll get it, and we're gonna get a foul on Hayes. It's only his first.
Yeah, again, though, another offensive rebound now for Althoff. It doesn't seem like a bunch.
Winkler 3, corner, got it. Althoff up 2 with 7:20 to go in the ball game. Miller with the basketball. Comnick dribbles around, nowhere to go. Now gets it to Tungate. Tungate to kick it back out to Hayes, over to Comnick. 3 on the way from the corner, got it. Comnick answers with a deep 3 from the corner, and the Railers back up 1. Comnick's got 17 to lead all scorers here tonight. 3 from Grismala is good. And Althoff back up by 2. Railers with the basketball, they'll work it around. Out of bounds off of Lieb. Hayes to inbound, gets it into Miller. Miller picks up his dribble, now gets it over to Hayes. 15 on the shot clock. Tried to get it in to Tungate. Taken away by Smith. He'll push it around. Tungate trying to get it. Now Smith travels with it. as he was hounded there by Tungate and Miller trying to get the ball. He picked it up, walked with it, turnover, Althoff.
Yeah. Well, they've had back-to-back threes on possession, back-to-back possessions, except that one for Althoff. The Railers have got to get out of the three-point line.
Railers down by 2 with the basketball. And there's a foul on, I'm going to guess, Smith. Yep, going to get Smith with the foul, his first, team first.
Foul number 10, Bruce Smith.
Getting physical out there.
Yeah, it is. They plowed through a screen there on Hayes. 6:10 left.
Lob to Hayes, up with the right, got it. Tied it up at 14, Drew Hayes. He's got 11. Lieb all the way over to Johnson, now to Rosmala. 3 on the way, no good. Lieb, that's a travel. Lieb with the rebound, fell to the ground with the ball. It's a travel.
Yeah, I was worried they were going to get a foul on Komnick trying to box out Lieb there, and he didn't. He just fell to the ground. Might have knocked him off balance a little bit, but...
Hayes to Tungate. Tungate pushes it up, and Smith tried to reach around Tungate to slap it out, but picked up the foul. That's his second.
Smith gets the second.
Team second.
Yeah,
5:52 to go.
Railers going to have to move some guys up here to help bring up the ball. Now Althoff backs off the pressure a little bit. We'll see if we can get Komnick the ball again here. He's had kind of a hot hand here in the game.
Tungate goes right now, left to Miller, left wing. Up top to Smith, check back in. Probably had a little conversation with the coaching staff. Miller, wide open 3, left wing, got it. Miller with the Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer, and the Railers up 3.
Yeah, we got to do it on this end, Scott. The Railers are scoring plenty here. Just got to get the stops on this end.
Lieb tries to answer. Nothing. Didn't hit anything. Came down right into Komnick's hands, and the Railers with the basketball up 3 with 5:05 to go. Hayes kicks it out. Miller. And they're going to call Komnick with an illegal screen. I don't know what he did.
Random foul number 5, Carson Conway. That is his Conway returns for Althoff. And Horn returns for Lincoln.
Well, all right.
And the out of bounds for the Crusaders.
Like to hear that explanation from Carson. What the referee told him. There goes Conway. Dribbles in, kicks it up to Winkler. Up and good for Winkler. Railers up by 1. 4:45 to go in the ball game. With the basketball, Tungate to Horn. Horn left wing. Gives it to Smith, top of the key. Who gives it to Tungate. They work it around. Smith now to Horn. Corner Miller. Now they'll work it back to the left. Tungate back to the right, Miller. Miller right wing with 9 seconds to go. On the shot clock. Down to 5. Miller, deep 3. Got it!
Oh, big one.
Big 3 by Miller. It's a Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer. Railers up 4. Miller's got 12. Winkler, corner 3 on the way. In and out, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Lieb of Althoff. Railer basketball. 3:57 to go in the ball game. Railers up by 4. Tungate crosses the timeline. Trying to find Miller. He's got the hot hand right now. Hayes bumped by Lieb. That's Lieb's first, team third on Belleville. Althoff. Miller to inbound.
Yeah, Yeah, I think Coach will probably try to go after Miller again. He's got the hot hand, 2 threes in a row for Brady.
Hayes picks up his dribble. Now tries to feed Horn underneath. A little reverse by Horn. I think he lost control going up. Couldn't get it to go. And here comes Althoff. Smith to Conway. Railers up 4. Stolen away. Tungate got a 3-on-2. Tungate's going to take it in. Couldn't get it to fall. Johnson pushes it up to Smith. Smith pulls up, foot on the line, no 3, no good. And a rebound, Grismala. He's going to take a jumper up and good. Another offensive rebound for Althoff there, Josh, and Grismala able to capitalize.
It'll be a 30-second timeout.
Timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here. Lincoln Raider basketball brought to you by Heartland Community College. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Emos Cafe, your family restaurant, serving home-cooked meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner at 616 Woodlawn Road. Chase Lowry, Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk in Lincoln. And Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. 2-point advantage for the Railers. 3:03 to go in the ball game. Going to be Railer basketball. Hayes is going to inbound. Now Althoff will look like they're going to put on some pressure. Now they'll back off. Tungate.
Yeah, big possession here, Scott. Railers have kind of been matching the scoring of Althoff. Or I guess Althoff's been matching the Railers. Anyway, vice versa.
Yeah.
And the Railers got to continue that here.
Railers work it around. Hayes picks up his dribble. Tungate corner. Now Komnick work around to Miller.
Standing. Too much standing.
Yep. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Smith dribbles in. Going to get fouled before the shot.
Fourth team foul now on Althoff, so the Railers will go to the free throw line on the next Belleville foul.
Fouls on the Crusaders, number 11, Jeremiah Conway. That is his second team foul.
Miller to inbound. Gets it into Hayes. Miller, corner 3. Oh, no good. Smith with the rebound. Smith gets it up to Conway. Back to Smith. Smith bounce pass to Winkler. Nothing there. Now Grismala. Over to Conway. Now Johnson. Johnson pulls up for a shot. In and out, no good. Komnick with the rebound. Now Hayes will walk it up with 2:10 to go. Railers up 2 and the ball.
Well, I'd like to get some sort of a backdoor for Komnick. Smith's really overplaying Komnick to get that.
There's a backdoor to Hayes. Couldn't get a handle on it. Now they'll reset with 17 on the shot clock.
Take it. No part of it.
Komnick gets in, pulls up from the elbow, got it. Big shot by Carson Komnick. Railers up by 4 with 1:40 to go.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of the pull-up game going on tonight. There's a nice pull-up there. The middle was shut down for Komnick to get in there for a layup, but he pulled up right at that elbow and a good shot.
Johnson pulls up. That's no good. Rebound, Tungate. Railers with the ball, up 4, 1:25 to go.
Yeah, we can work it down here, Scott, to get this thing under a minute with the Railers and still get a good shot.
Komnick left wing, now gives it to Hayes, left corner. Back up top to Tungate.
Yep, protect the ball, use your back doors. Get it.
Komnick on the floor, grabs it, and we got a timeout. Good call by Coach Al. He saw it coming, and Komnick's shooken up a little bit. He's going to get up. Timeout on the court. It is
I think it'll probably be, I don't know if he's got a 30 left or not.
Yeah, it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Lincoln Raider basketball brought to you by Schneider Masonry. They're a family-owned and operated business in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers Chin help with the domestic and global travel arrangements. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. Got 1:04 on the game clock, 13 seconds on the shot clock. Rather basketball up by 4. Hayes to inbound in front of the scores bench.
Out of bounds to Lincoln.
Plenty of time. I like to just get it to Komnick there and let him clear out and go to work against Smith.
Komnick hands off to Hayes with 10 seconds now. Miller way deep with 8. Got to get something going towards the basket here. Down to 4. 3. Show throws up a 3, left it short. And here come the Crusaders. 3 on the way. I think his foot was on the line. No good. Smith with the rebound. Kicks it out to Hayes. Hayes going to fire it up to Komnick. And Komnick wisely pulls it up.
And Komnick will go to the free throw line. So the guy we wanted to go into the line, he got fouled, bringing the ball up. And so Komnick will now go to the line for 2 to extend this thing. Looks like Komnick might be cut on the hand, though. But the new rule in basketball now is they do get 30 seconds to get this thing stopped. If not, they can't get a stopped, a bandage on it, whatever it is.
We can also use a timeout.
Yeah, you can call a timeout and keep him in the game, yes.
We've got 3 left, so does Althoff. Quick work from trainer Matt.
Yep.
Get Komnick back here at the free throw line.
Big props to trainer Matt.
2 big free throws, up and good for Komnick. Second one up and good. Raylor's up 6, 35 seconds to go.
Yeah, he's got blood on his shorts, I think.
Komnick's going to have to come out. Horn's going to check in. Just rip them shorts off. Play in your skivvies.
Playing those tights underneath, huh?
Yeah.
They can't come off the court here. It's a close game.
So here we go. Althoff with the basketball, down by 6. Winkler to Grismala. Good job by covering him up. Now Conway kicks it out to Grismala. Grismala's going to fire a 3 and make it, and the foul on Smith. And it could potentially be a 4-point play. And now it gets real interesting.
Yeah, we tend to do that. We tend to make it a little more interesting than really need be. So now you get a 3-point game here. Now it becomes 2 points if Grismala gets the 3-point. Watch 33 shove Drew into the basket here. Didn't do it.
Nope.
Full timeout.
So 6-point lead goes down to 2, just like that, Josh. 22 seconds to go.
And you got to draw something up to get your free throw shooter. Komnick just made 2 in a row. You think he probably goes back to him, try to get Carson the ball, because they've got a foul. If they don't do it right away after the 10-second, maybe they try to get us a 10-second call or a turnover and then foul because they've got a little bit of time, but you got to think they're probably going to go after the ball really hard here.
Lincoln Rather Basketball brought to you by Capsil, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, helping people, changing lives. America's Poverty Fighting Network. The Carpet House. The Carpet House, a professional design team, will work with you for 100% satisfaction. Stop by the showroom at 1320 Woodlawn Road.
Those were the first 2 free throws by the Railers tonight as Komnick drained those first 2, but a big 4-point play for Althoff and Grismaldi, and it brought this thing back to a 2-point game. We talked about it before, Scott. We just can't put that nail in the coffin.
No, you're up 6, feeling pretty good about yourself, and then all of a sudden, not so much.
No, you've got to. Now remember, Drew can run the baseline here after a made basket, so Drew can run the baseline and make that pass a little bit smaller than need be.
Hayes gets it into Komnick. Now Hayes kicks it up to Tungate. Tungate's going to be grabbed from behind. Now Tungate's going to go to the line for 2.
Yep. The junior Brody Tungate will go to the line with 2 free throws. The Railers up 51-49, 16 and a half seconds left.
Free throw line for the Rail Splitters. 2 shots.
Railers have 2 fouls to give. Free throw up and no good.
Boy, this is where that 2 free throw thing comes in handy for the Railers anyway.
Yeah.
Not so much for the defense, but back in the couple years ago, that ball is rebounded by Althoff, and they've got a chance here with 2, just down 2.
Second one from Tungate up and got it. Railers up 3. Got 2 fouls to give.
That's all right.
And that's all right.
There.
That's 1. Now they got 1 more to give.
Yeah, nothing hurt there as it was timeout by Belleville. So they're going to give
Timeout Althoff.
they're going to give a timeout to Althoff. But you're right. The Railers have a foul to give, although you don't want to do it in that shot as Gabe just did it his possession ago.
52-49 Lincoln with the lead. 12 seconds on the clock. We'll call it 13, 12.9. It's been a back and forth game, Josh. Lincoln will go on a run. Althoff goes on a run.
Yeah, it's been kind of that way all year. I know just the 4th game into the season, but we talked about it, just putting that team away, building that. You've scored enough here tonight to, and you've had plenty of runs. We've had 4, 6, maybe a 7-point run where you've got a chance to really blow this thing open and get a 15, 20-point lead, but you let Belleville just hang around long enough, and here you are in a 3-point game with 12 seconds left.
So will be Belleville Althoff basketball out of the timeout. Down 3 is Althoff. Keep an eye on Winkler and Grismala.
Yeah,
that's your
right.
3-point artist.
Number 1, they're setting a screen for the...
And out of bounds. Is it tipped by the Railers? Oh, they're saying it's tipped. I didn't see a tip.
Yeah, I think I didn't see it, but it looked like the projection of the ball went a little higher than it did off the hand. So it's going to be another timeout, but a bad place to take it out. It's right in the corner underneath the scoreboard on our end of the court. So this isn't exactly a great spot to be inbounding the ball for Althoff.
Althoff takes a 60-second timeout. They don't have any left. Lincoln has 3. Railers up 3 with 10.9 on the clock. The winner gets 3rd place title. And Railers back in action next Saturday as we travel to Springfield at the BOS Center to take on the Cyclones of Sacred Heart Griffin, an all-day event over there at the bank at the BOS Center, and kick off the Central State 8 schedule. And every game now here, Josh, is important because you want that crucial seed in the Collinsville tournament, and a win here would really boost that up.
Well, we talked about it. You never know what Belleville goes down in the next 2 weeks and what they go down and do down there. Maybe they knock off Collinsville or an Edwardsville or somebody like that, and then the people that are putting that tournament together see that, and then the Railers beat Althoff. Well, let's bump them up to a 3 seed instead of 4 or whatever it may be.
So here we go, 10.9 on the clock, and now Lincoln wants to call a timeout. I want to see what kind of formation Althoff was in. Now they're going to reset, regroup, and talk things over again.
The Rail Splitters will take a 60-second timeout.
Do you guard the 3-point line, and if they get that too, that's fine?
Doesn't matter, yeah. To me, I do. But you just got to be real careful. I think Connick did foul in the 3, and I think Gabe did also. But you've got to be real careful that they make it. It's just a tie ball game. Then you still got a chance to win it. You just don't want to foul the 3 and they go in.
Lincoln still with that 1 foul to give. Obviously, you don't want to shoot him on this shot, but if,
Well, and he could be Althoff where you can go for a quick 2 here. You've got quite a bit of time where you can get a quick 2. got timeouts, so Althoff could call. No, Althoff does not have
out of timeouts.
So you can't really go for a quick two. I guess you can, but you're not going to have a lot of time by the time the Railers take some seconds off when they inbound it, because the clock's not going to stop.
So here we go. Smith to inbound for Althoff. Kick it out to Conway. Gives it to Grismala. Grismala guarded there by Tungate, over to Smith. Smith with 4 seconds. Grismala nowhere to go.
No foul.
Good defense. Grismala is going to fire up a three and get it at the buzzer to tie it up.
Does that always happen?
Always. Seems like it does. Well, we're going to overtime as Grismala hit a deep three to tie it up. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have overtime action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Welcome back to Royce Anderson Gymnasium as we are in overtime as Grismala hit a deep three to tie it up at the end of regulation. And now they have the basketball. Grismala dribbles in, jump shot on the way, up and good.
Boy, he's been a difference maker here in this fourth quarter. Grismala now with 28 points here tonight. You look up, you didn't think he had that many.
Komnick dribbles in, and he's going to be bumped by Smith and then hammered by Lieb. Komnick's going to get 2 free throws.
Well, Carson tonight, 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
Get in there. Misses the first. Second one up and good for Komnick.
Yeah, I've got to remember, too, he's got 4 fouls, so Carson cannot pick up a foul here.
Almost stolen away by Tungate. Get it over with 1 second to spare. Winkler up and good.
Man, how'd he make that? Right over Hayes.
3-point lead for Althoff. Railers with the basketball. Out of bounds off of Althoff. Going to stay with the Railers. Get it into Komnick, now Miller. Up top to Smith, now Tungate. Tungate kicks it out to Miller, back to Tungate. 16 on the shot clock, over to Smith. Hayes, top of the key, now Miller. Miller pushed there by... Got hammered by Lieb, and they're going to call him for a travel. Railers down 3. We're down to 2:37 to go in the game. In overtime. Here comes Winkler. Kicks it out. Smith. Tries to get it down to Lieb, stolen away. Now here come the Railers, down 3
Yeah, we got to
with
get
the ball.
some transition going. Don't let Belleville get their defense set up.
Komnick going to dribble in. Bounce pass to Hayes. Ripped out of his hands. Going to be fouled there by Grismala. And Hayes is going to get 2 free throws.
Yeah, good pass on the pick and roll there by Komnick. Hayes will go to the free throw line. Not his strong point, but the senior's got to step up and knock a couple down here.
Charge that foul on Althoff's number 11, Jeremiah Conway, his third.
Good.
Got the first.
Drew Hayes at the free throw line for Lincoln, second of 2.
And missed the second. Smith over to Grismala. Now back to Smith.
10 seconds.
10-second violation on Althoff. Railers force the turnover.
Yeah, it's kind of easy to tell now with the shot clock. We can see how close that referee's getting to the 10-second call, and it was easy call there. 25 was up on the shot clock, and they had not crossed the half line.
Railers with the basketball down 2. Tungate. He'll walk it across the timeline. Stolen away by Grismala. Smith up and no good. Tungate with the rebound. Needs some help. Gets it to Hayes.
Nobody, Carson.
Tungate to Smith in the corner. Got to watch our passes. There's a little back door to Hayes. Up and good. Count the bucket. And the foul, and Hayes will get the end one.
Yeah, nice pass, too. That was a nice backdoor cut. I thought Lieb had really been pressuring Drew. You've almost seen him pick off a few of those passes going to Drew. Good job by Drew on the overplay. He goes backdoor. Nice pass by Smith. Hayes takes the contact and puts it in.
Free throw up and banks it in. We'll take it however we can get it.
Yep, they're open on Saturdays.
Railers up 1 with 1:30 to go. Smith over to Grismala. Grismala kicks it over to Lieb, out of bounds. Turnover, Althoff.
Well, the Railers here, Scott, though, in front of the Althoff bench. Not a great spot to inbound it. They're going to give it to him real quick. Let's go.
Get it into Miller. That's Tungate.
Get it across. Brady.
Brady does. He'll spin right. Now he'll back it off, give it to Hayes. Now Komnick, top of the key. Komnick goes right. Now dribbles in, nothing there. He'll go up with the right. Couldn't get it to go, but the foul. And Komnick's going to get 2 more free throws.
Good job. He tried to get something to go there and got I believe, Smith up in the air and then just went into him with the body. So Komnick will go to the free throw line here with 1:07 left. That'll be his 15th foul. Komnick 3 of 4 from the line tonight.
And that's the fifth on Conway. So one of their ball handlers is out of the game with 1:07 to go. Free throw up and good for Komnick.
Carson Komnick at the free throw line for the Rail Splitters.
Second one up and rattles in and good for Komnick. Komnick's got 24 points. Railers up 3.
Let's get a rebound here.
Grismala gets it across the timeline. Now there's a trap by Miller. Tried to throw it off his foot. No!
He threw it.
They're going to...
I don't... See, I have to have a discussion with somebody about that because when you purposely throw it off of his foot, I don't think that should be hurt the defense.
Althoff's going to remain with the basketball. Down 3, 48 seconds to go. Smith with it, almost a double dribble.
I think he did.
Grismala guarded there by Tungate. Over in the corner, Winkler, 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Out of bounds, Railer basketball. I think Miller got away with a little bit of shove down there, no call.
Here it again, though, Scott. The Railers are going to have to get the ball in bounds on a difficult spot on the floor. Carson's going to have to come get the ball.
Gets it into Miller.
Get out of there, guys. Clear out.
There comes the trap. Miller beats the trap, dribbles in, kicks it, tries to kick it into Hayes. Stolen away, now kicked away. Can Smith track it down? Yes, he does, but off of Tungate. Althoff basketball. So a little out of control there by both teams. Raylers up 3 with 22 seconds to go. Lead to inbound. To Grismala over to Smith. Back to Grismala. Gets it over to Lieb. Gets it down to Winkler. Out of bounds off of Komnick. He hit it out. It's going to stay with Althoff with 13 seconds to go.
Yeah, bad spot to take it out to again for Althoff. Way in the corner there. They're down 3 with 13 and a half seconds left. The Raylers again got to find Grismala and Winkler.
Out to Grismala. Tapped away by Tungate. Grismala tracks it down with 10 seconds.
Yeah, recover.
3 from Smith. No good. Fought for and out of bounds as Smith tried to get back in. He didn't get his footing reestablished, so he's out of bounds. Going to be Althoff basketball, and both teams get an extra timeout. So Althoff uses it with 2.9 seconds to go here in the ball game. Raylers up by 3, Josh, and wow.
A little excitement here on a Saturday third place game.
For sure. (59-56). Raylers with the lead. 2.9 seconds on the shot or on the clock. We are in overtime as Mount Zion and Champaign Centennial waiting for their chance to play for the championship game here after this. It was slated for a 7:45 tip. It's going to be more like probably 8:40.
Yeah.
Because we're about 12 minutes after 8.
So the Raylers here, Scott, I think you just flood the three-point line now, don't you? They let him shoot a 2. There's only 2.9 seconds. A 2, the Raylers win by 1. So you just sit around the three-point line.
Well, you look for Winkler, you look for Grismala.
Yeah.
And Lieb, I mean, he's been known. I think he hurt us a little bit last year with that three-pointer.
Somebody's got to be out this way, cover this corner. Somebody's got to cover the top. Hayes has got people coming at him.
Yeah, if they want to score a bucket, let them.
Yeah. Oh, wow, what a play.
In and out, no good. Put back, no good. Yeah, we left Smith wide open in the corner. Fortunate for us, he missed. And that's the end of the ball game. Your final, the Lincoln Raylers 59, Althoff Catholic Crusaders 56. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Growl Incorporated postgame show on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Growl Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to growlinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems.
Nimrod didn't plug the phone in.
Scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, Independent Health Insurance Agent advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland.
Hey, happy Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. As as the Railers win it here in overtime, 59-56. We'll run through the scoring here. First for the Crusaders from Belleville, Althoff. They were led by Bryden Grismala. Grismala with 28 points tonight. He had 6 3-pointers, 16 for Zach Winkler, 10 points for Jeremiah Conway, and 2 points for Kyle Johnson to round out the 56 for Belleville Althoff. The Railers were led here tonight by Carson Comnick, the junior, with 24, 15 for Drew Hayes, 12 points for Brady Miller, 5 points for Gabe Smith, and 3 points for Brody Tungate. Again, the Railers win it here, 59-56 in overtime. We'll kick it back to the studios and have some stats. And Coach Alexander, you're in the Ground Incorporated postgame, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Dara Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Dara Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back to Royce Anderson Gymnasium as the Railers with a big win over Althoff, 59-56. Join us now as Coach Neil Alexander. Coach is a nail biter there. Just can't seem to put that nail in the coffin, so to speak. Up by 6 there late, feeling pretty good. And then the foul on the three-pointer put Belleville right back in it, and then able to tie it up and go to overtime.
There was a couple places where I think at one point we were up 9 and gave them a technical foul, and I think they scored 8 points on that possession.
Yeah.
So we should have never, ever been in the situation we were in if we understand what we got to do to win. And, that's what we got to work for. And, as coaches, we got to try to, we talk about those things.
Yeah, winning plays, Coach, right? I mean, winning plays down the stretch, making the right play, making the right pass, the easy pass, and we were scoring, again, enough points to come away, I thought so, with a somewhat of a comfortable victory tonight.
Well, we should have.
Yeah.
I mean, you go from, you give those 9 points up, and you give 6 points up, it's 15 points. And you're not going to win many of those games, or you're not going to beat really, really good teams in a regional, any type of championship or things. So we've got a long time to clean them up, and it's good that we're working on it. But we made a lot of mistakes tonight.
Well, a win's a win, and the credit goes out to your guys. Is we got a little bit of foul trouble there with Komnick with 4, but he had a heck of a game tonight. Some clutch free throws, and they didn't give up, and they fought back. You got down quick in the overtime, and they fought back and able just to keep it going.
They found a way, but we shouldn't have to find a way. There's 2 things you can do: is find a way, or you can learn how to put people away. And I prefer put them away.
Put them away, yeah.
But our guys, they stayed tough. They could have folded when they hit the 3 at the end to tie the game. The guy hit probably about a 30-footer.
Yeah, and really no offense. They had no idea what was going to go on. They had nothing going, and he just pulls up from the volleyball line. And I told Scott, I'm like, doesn't this always happen against us? I mean, doesn't someone always hit the shot to get there?
Well, they had the opportunity in overtime to tie it as well. A good play there with the back to Smith in the corner.
And we learned from that. Even as coaches, we learned from that. We should have put somebody on the ball.
Yeah.
To guard him stepping back in, because we'd give up a layup.
Right.
There.
Yeah.
We were guarding the line.
Yeah.
We were going to make them throw it out and take another little heave, and that was a good shot.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what they drew up, but it worked out really well.
It worked out really good, and we learned from it though. So.
Yeah, pretty good shooting tonight, Coach. 49% from the field, 21 of 43, 40% from 3. I thought Komnick's game was really good all around. He was 8 of 10 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 24 to go along with Hayes' 15. Hayes has been there. Komnick starting to become that, I think, that consistent scorer in the last 3 games that you probably thought he was after the night he took off on the opener.
Yeah, we expect a lot out of him, and he's feeling his way through, and he's going to he's going to have a good year. He's going to help us become a good basketball team. I thought Brady had a great game.
Yes,
it's a big threes.
And we'll talk about that until
that pass.
Yeah. But he's got to learn from it, and it was a blind pass on top of it, and we didn't need it.
Yeah.
And we could run the clock, and instead we give them the basketball.
Yeah.
But each one of them had an issue throughout the night that would have helped us stay away from what happened to us at the end.
Coach, you got a full week of practice. Next time you're in action is next Saturday as we travel down to Springfield at the BOS Center to take on SHG. So, 5 days of practice to clean some things up, and we look forward to seeing you down in Springfield.
Well, we'll be there. So,
but possibly would they be probably the favorite to win the conference with what they've got coming back?
I think so. I think they'll be one. I think. Lamphere will be good. Chatham, Rochester's up and coming.
Yep.
They made it to the sectional last year. So, we've just got to do our thing. I mean, we got to just take one game at a time. I think if we learn to clean up the mistakes that we're making, it makes us a pretty good team.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we'll see you next Saturday down in Springfield.
Okay, thank you.
That's going to do it for us here in Lincoln. Our next broadcast will be Saturday, December 7th at 7:30 at the BOS Center as the Lincoln Railers take on the Cyclones of SHG. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame starting around 7 o'clock. The Railers now stand at 3-1. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Railer basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Joel Lee, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, my counterpart Josh Komnick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 59, Althoff 56. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for the Classic Rock Experience on the Nighttime Fix 96.
You are clear.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, Independent Health Insurance Agent, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Darrett Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Darrett Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.